Hi, guys, and welcome back. This reading is for the zodiac sign of Taurus. So, please see your placements for Sun, Moon, Rising, and let's get into the reading. So, let's ask the universe what you can expect. So, what is your energy, my lovely Taurus people? What is your energy? All right, let's see what your energy is like. Okay, so my lovely Taurusians, what do we have here now? Many of you could be going through a period of feeling sad, feeling a little lonely, feeling like you had so many things in the past, you had so many friends in the past, you were going out, you were socializing, and suddenly you're going through this period of um, you're feeling this void in your energy. You feel like there's something missing in your life. There could also be you could be tending towards feeling a little depressed, feeling like a little left out, because it does feel like everything is moving on, but you are sort of stuck at this point in life and you can't move on. So there could be confusion about where your life is going. So far, I'm seeing many of you people who are going to watch this reading are going to be singles. So even if you are not a single, you are in a situationship. It's just that you don't know where this relationship is going. You thought there was a lot of energy with this person, or there was some sort of mutual attraction, and there were things that were going on in your relationship pretty fine. Initially there was energy, there was action, but it's just right now you're going through this period of a little dip in your emotions and in your feelings now. Also, what these cards are telling me is that with the Knight of Wands, it does feel like your person, um, the person you are thinking about, the person you're dealing with, could be a very strong fire sign. As in, they're not communicating a lot. They're trying to keep themselves quiet because they're trying to judge you quietly, or you are doing this with your person. You're just evaluating them. You're just thinking whether this person is going to make enough efforts for you or not. And now let's check the energy of what your partner is feeling for you. So please take whichever side resonates with you. It doesn't mean that just because I'm pulling the cards that only one side will resonate. How is the partner of Taurus feeling about them? Okay. So in terms of your partner's feeling, I'm getting the Empress, I'm getting the Moon, and I am getting the energy of Nine of Wands. Now, they're also very skeptical about how things are supposed to go. With the Empress card, I do feel that the person you could be dealing with is already married, is uh, already has kids, or could be a mother of your kid itself. But with the Moon energy, I'm also seeing there's a sense of anxiety, there's a sense of confusion, there's a sense of darkness going on their side. And with the Nine of Wands, what is happening is they're evaluating, so they're going back into the time in terms of their own personal experiences, their own personal thoughts, to see where this relationship can go or what this relationship can do. Now, what you have to realize is that with them, there are two major arcanas when it comes to their feeling. They have the Empress and they have the Moon. So, Empress is a card of positivity, it's a card of fertility, it's a card of wanting to move forward. But at the same time, the Moon makes you emotional. The Moon gives you fluctuations. Moon also talks about that one of you might be working a lot at night to provide for the family. So, their focus is more on taking care of their emotional health. And then they may have baggage from whatever has happened in the past, and they're kind of like in this sense where they're not sure what they should do with this relationship. So not only you, but they are also feeling this dip in energy, they are feeling this void in terms of the energy, because if you look at both the cards, this has Moon. So they are going through emotional fluctuations. They could also be going through periods of anxiety, and you have the Five of Pentacles. Now, the difference between Five of Pentacles and the Moon is, with the Moon card, it mostly happens during night, because either they are awake at night or they have work at night. So, they're unable to sleep. So, sleeplessness could be one. But with the Five of Pentacles, is that help is nearby. You're just not ready to go and take the help. Now, let's pull the cards to see what is going to happen in this relationship. what is going to happen in this relationship, or where this relationship is moving. What is going to happen in this relationship? Okay, so I do see that many of you are going to put in enough effort. A lot of you are going to be making effort, for making sure that this relationship grows. And I do see you making a lot of, you know um, taking a lot of things on your own, doing a lot of things on your own. Now Ace of Cups tells me that moving forward, within the next 10 days or within the next 11 days from when you see this reading, or within 1 month also, you are going to see a change, you're going to see growth. Other thing you have to realize is this ace, this two, and number seven. That means there is a progression going on. Things are getting better for you. Obviously, you are moving towards, a more progressive path, because the idea for the numbers is to increase up till number 10. So with Ace of Cups, you are going to get an opportunity to reconnect again, to renew whatever it is that you are going through. The Two of Pentacles tells me one of you is going to be overworked, or you are going to get an opportunity to finally pick one person. This Two of Pentacles is also telling me that you could be dealing with two people at the same time. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is about waiting, which is about investing and then waiting for things to happen. One thing you have to be particular about in terms of where this is going, two things are going to happen. Number one, there has to be some kind of feeling. You have to feel for this person, only then you can move forward. If the emotions, if the feeling of, your emotions, you're not emotionally invested in this relationship, it's not going to go forward, because emotions are important. And at the same time, because of Pentacles card, your energy is to plan for a stable future. You are wanting a stable future, and if that stable future does not happen, or if your partner doesn't want that, then you possibly are, not going to waste your time on this person. Now at the bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Swords energy. The Six of Swords energy by default talks about healing, talks about growth happening internally for you. It could also mean that to reach your partner, you are going to make effort. This is also a card of making effort. You're going to make an effort to give them a call, to text them if you have been in no communication zone, because it does look like with the Moon and the Five of Pentacles, like, you know a lot of confusion may not be happening because there's a gap, there's a distance. This card is also telling me that this person that you are dealing with could be a person from your past, could be an ex who stopped talking to you, or could be this friend that stopped talking to you and didn't want to pay attention to you anymore. Let's see from Romance Angels what sort of messages we are getting. The first card that I have for you is let your friends help you. So you have to reach out to your friends. This exactly this card. This advice is coming for this card. Five of Pentacles, that help is nearby. All you have to do is just reach out and figure it out. Let's see from the other side, what oracle card are we getting? We are getting separation. So you guys might be going through a period of separation, considering there could be communication issues, you guys may not be talking. So all those things are very, very important for you. The next card that I have for you is codependency. So there's a very strong energy of being codependent on your person, or feeling that your life is going to end without them. But at the same time, what you have to figure out is whether this person is worth it, whether they are willing to plan a future with you or not. At the bottom of the deck, I have love yourself first, which is again telling me that, you have to focus on yourself, and whatever it is that you want, it's going to happen super, super soon. And religious factors could also have an influence on what is happening in your personal life. So do let me know if this reading resonates, and I am going to, yeah, we're going to just catch up next time.